Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Doki Doki. Now, because the reason why the video abruptly ended last time is because of my stupid self. I put the brightness all the way up, which causes uh just whiteness to appear. So sadly, the video had to end because of that. But yep, and most of that video was just me flexing on pronunciating words, even though I had to work Google simple words to pronunciate. Um, so yeah, alright, let's take a look. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's the way I write. So this is where we left off with uh, Monica. Where we left off is with Monica's poem. So yeah, I had to go back to my last save file, which is where I was writing my poem was the last save file. That's where I usually end a video, which I think is the best way to end a video. But yeah, let's just dive into it. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? Now this is good foreshadowing about the in-game character files. Not in-game, sorry. The game's character files. You can find them in your files, like your basic files for the game. But yeah. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And the final poem is Natsuki, of course, because Natsuki is my GF. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine?
Let's just zoom onto her face. Oh, really? Oh, that's... I'm skipping. But zooming in is, maybe it's... Oh, frick. I have to go back to history. Jesus, I'm screwing everything up. Oh, Jesus. Well,
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine?
give me
Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you.
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem once more. One more time. Once more would have been. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters on the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey fuckboy MLG, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well. Already. Are you sure you're not cheating, fuckboy MLG? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ah, every time, every day is a good day. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Eh? But fuckboy MLG wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Fuckboy Emoji is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
What? Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Oh. Hope she doesn't touch herself. Not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what? I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. That was the best poem I ever read. I'm so simpin'.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not, sweetie.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks mine.
That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. That's the good thing about poems.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Natsuki's voice kind of changed, didn't it? I can't do that voice anymore. It's kind of ruined. I've kind of ruined my voice.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
I like her canine teeth. They're cool. I like canine teeth. They make a girl look pretty.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing skills, spraying style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Oh.
Yes. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez.
Just look forward to tomorrow. Okay.
Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. Alright, I will.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the events.
Oh, you dumb kitty. Sorry about that brief intermission. I had to get my cat out of the room. He's very persistent.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what
We're actually going to be doing for the event. Did I skip over some song? Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing!
Performing?
But, Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
But the cool part is we're always going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Suri's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. And it's those reasons we're in the club. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
Another brief intermission. Oh, hello, Mr. Kitty.
I know we all do.
Jeez, keep doing the brief intermission things.
And if it all takes, and if it takes us standing around the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Mm.
Oh, hello, Mr. Kitty. Say meow, meow, meow.
Fat ass. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Saria looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Suri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Another brief intermission. I think that's your. Yeah, I've already said that. Fuck. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe.
Well, maybe, but.
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
God, my voice. Oh my, it's just hurting doing Natsuki's voice.
I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki! What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
You're the best. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica. I'm really having fun doing this. This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poems around the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha ha ha! Of course. Now let's see.
Oh man, this is the best game ever made. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Siri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the... I didn't see the last part. The recitation. I said that right? Oh god, this is gonna be exactly like part 3, isn't it? I said right. I like canine teeth.
Recitation.
Fuck, I'm so fucking dumb. Recitation. I said recitation. God, am I dumb? Recitation. God, I wish I was smart. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are we ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What?
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
Syllable.
I was correct again, ladies and gentlemen. And
Enunciate.
I was correct again. Anyway, concealed in, yeah. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even yet herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not the way we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sari hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. The one's
Called My Meadow. Ah! Ah! Sorry I giggled. Eh,
Sayori.
it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Sorry guys, I just feel dumb.
Serene. Serene.
See, I was correct when I said serene. Thank God. Fuck, it's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Have even Fuckboy MLG liked it? I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Fuckboy MLG. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let fuckboy Emochi lower everyone's standards a little before I had to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Well, yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh god, I screwed Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Begrudgingly. God, I was like, begrudgingly. God, I'm fucking dumb. Begrudgingly. The poem, the poem is called, it's called,
The poem is called The Poem.
God, I'm screwing out Natsuki's voice.
But why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little while she's still a little more unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. I said it right. I know I did.
Unenthused.
Unenthused. Huh. It's unenthused, not unenthused. Got him. It's not Suki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's
a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Was it through? Yay, I was correct. It might be hard, but I hope that you have all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez! I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yes. Nope. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big D.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together. Like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Monica's voice should be a robot.
Eh.
Jeez, guys, way to embarrass a 15-year-old boy. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, fuckboy, I want you.
It's okay, Papa. I want you. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Natsuki has to walk home with you. Huh?
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well,
Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do.
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's ever going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It is not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you. See, foreshadowing in this game. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said that there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Ooh yeah, poem time!
Poem time, poem time. 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 Poem time.
Games.
Poem time. Poem time.
Jesus, I've been only getting Natsuki. I'm getting better at this. Oh, fuck. Karma. Murphy's Law? I don't know. Headphones? I think that... I don't know. Oh, freak. Well, doesn't matter.
Cute.
Yeah, she real cute. Lollipop. Papa! Her papa beats her. Sweet. Yeah, she is pretty sweet. It's obviously gonna be Natsuki. Oh, yeah, she is silly. Anime, obviously anime. She doesn't have charm. Yeah. I was thinking that would be Sayori for a second. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano? Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Uh,
I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great.
eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on!
I love this game.
Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by of all people?
Because
I like your canine teeth right here. I think it's pronounced canine. I know canine is also a dog, but in the uh, in the meaning of the word, it also means the sharp teeth. You know, I don't know. It's right in your name, Monica.
it's right in your name, Monica.
Yeah, I was right. God, I was said Ika. So,
Eh?
that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Nah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Wait, where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down it. What? Looking down at nothing. Well, that's creepy. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright? I'd rather talk to you than Yuri. I hate Yuri. She's my least favorite.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little...
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Siri shows
me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Siri before turning back toward everyone else. Worriedly. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Fuckboy MLG, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading to it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Siri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the I'm not the one asking you, fuckboy emoji. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, fuckboy MLG. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sierra talks about you more than anyone else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, fuckboy MLG. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting, not when. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Hey, you!
I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a moment, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
So Sayori, thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Uh-oh. Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all,
You should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more.
If she needed you, then she'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean,
Some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hand.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I would say Yuri because I hate her. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, fuckboy. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into the arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things, being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? So I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly... I think it said impossible, right? Nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Who should I show my poem to next?
Monica!
No, Sayori. That's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well,
You don't need to worry about about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably not Suki. Oh god, now I feel terrible. Eh, eh. I don't I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. I made the wrong decision when I said I'd like to walk with Natsuki. God, fuck. And now she's gonna hate herself by a noose. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
that makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good, 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 good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, fuckboy MLG.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Yeah,
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You could go play with everyone else now.
I'd like to play with all the girls, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Hi, fuckboy MLG. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see you. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, fuckboy MLG. It's always suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, I want to indulge in her. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, fuckboy. It's not like Natsuki just hates everyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. You're unpredictable. You're such a freaking hypocrite. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. She is, After all, she's the youngest one here. She's a blind girl. She doesn't know what her passions are. She's not smart. She's not the brightest. That's what she's trying to say. She's not that bright. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want that. I think that's what it said. But let's go to history. We can. Anyone to do that to me, right? Okay. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that her was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, I dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too full. Philosophical. I think I'm saying that. Philosophical. Philosophical? I believe that's. Where's my phone? Where's my goddamn phone? Philosophical. Philosophical. I believe I'm saying that right.
Philosophical.
Philosophical. Philosophical. Or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. And I believe I said paradoxical, right?
Paradoxical.
I said paradoxical, right? So fuck you guys. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. And are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can't be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put. I think it was something you put so much into. Disheartening.
Disheartening. Disheartening.
I said disheartening, right? Disheartening. Disheartening. I said it right, so, like, come on. Come on, guys. Disheartening. I said it right. I said it right. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki, of course.
Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Oh, you're certainly enthusiastic. God, I thought it was me.
Of course. You know, I like your writing. I'm just surprised.
I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course.
I just had to put you in your place a little bit.
It's not like
It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ha! Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh?
What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right?
It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right.
Fuckboy MLG?
Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I'm kind of crying. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this, Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands it. I'm trying really hard, but I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want. Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem with my own hand until she relaxed her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poems, and I love you. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. It's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Siri, she's always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. My anime waifu. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never really realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it is torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me, because you, so because of me. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say, I won't get mad. No, it's not that. I don't like it. No, it's not that. It was just a little surprising to read. Er, I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't say, just say that, dummy.
What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say? Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with her assertion. 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 I believe I said that right. Sorry guys, I just have to always check because I know I'm dumb.
Assertion.
I was correct! Assertion, I was correct, I was correct. Oh my god, I was actually correct. I don't want it. Eh. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. I'm unable to be honest. She's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best effort to find her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yes. Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Deviated. I did say deviated correctly, right? You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. God, Yuri knows too much. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Siri isn't here. Aw, It seems you're right. Sorry always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki showed some decency. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times you to not go home with her, pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Expression. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No. His English. Alright, right. Oh! Okay, good. No, now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, fuckboy MLG, the one who is truly useless. Laugh track. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. You smart little cookie. Well, she's not little. She's got the biggest tits in the room. Fuckboy LG may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like You're just making excuses for Fuckboy MLG 2. Oh, what are you saying? It will be extremely... Meticulous? Meticulous? Magis... Magis... God, I'm so dumb. I wish I was smarter. Magicious... Magis...
Meticulous.
Meticulous. Oh... I think I said it right, didn't I? I hope I... And bacon isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bookbiology to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance of spending time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Fuck Emoji, you're okay with this, right? Then it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Well, it wouldn't be Yuri. Yuri's out of the question. She's ugly. It'd either be Natsuki or Monica, because they're Natsuki or Monica, because Yuri's out of the question. Natsuki and Monica are the hottest. What? I think it's my kitty who should decide. Kitty, who do you decide? I decide. I fucking decide. Who's the small little girl that likes small little girls? He says he likes small little girls. The smallest, the littlest, the youngest would be Natsuki. And my kitty's going because he knows I'm a nut job. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everyone, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah. I think me and Natsuki are gonna have some sex. Everyone except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, fuckboy emoji? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. See, I wish there was an option to have a threesome with Natsuki and Monica. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri could just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone. Now I feel bad for choosing Natsuki, because she could have done it herself. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So You need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? No, not really. But yours isn't the only one surprised. Not. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really great. It, to make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah. Monica and Natsuki are top dollar girls. They're the best looking girls on the planet. Yuri and Sayori, on the other hand, they're just looking. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? eh. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought we were gonna go in the closet. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Fuck, I'm dumb. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. No, I will. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just decided to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah! I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that it's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get to it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I'm gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Ha haba haba. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming. Okay, let's save here. Let's save, baby. Alright. That is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited. So excited for me and Natsuki's meeting. But yeah, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Bye bye.